Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg, sunny Winnipeg again. Okay, about 10 minutes ago I checked the weather and the weatherman says that we're not supposed to get rain until late this afternoon, and even then there's only a 40% chance. Well, we'll see what happens. Looks pretty nice right now. 18.5 already. Okay. Let's see if we can sort of quickly get into the actual build here. Now, the reason I got this setting here like this is, you notice when you're looking in through the holes, you can see the inside of the plastic, and you can see that it's not black like it should be. One of the viewers suggested I should maybe spray that black. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. This goes on here, but you'd still, as near as I can tell, you'd still be able to see in when you look through these little, what I used to call these the spider. I think I called it the spider when I was doing the Bismarck. Or was it the hood? Anyway, we nicknamed these little pieces that go over, or photo etch pieces that go over top, the spider, because it looked a lot to me like a daddy long leg spider, which we have a few around here. I saw one yesterday actually. Yeah, or was it the day before? I remember seeing it. Okay, we're going to try and have some fun extruding sprue. And remember, we were going to check and see if a square piece of sprue stays square when it gets stretched out, and maybe comes down to only a quarter of its original dimension, thickness-wise. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. I know that the round stuff stays round, and you can get it to really, really small, almost to like a human hair, I guess. But they're very, very fragile, of course. But if you needed something really small, hey, that's the way to go. I don't think you can. I don't think they. I know that some of trumpeter stuff, it is very, very delicately molded. Some of it, the plastic parts, but I don't think they can get it as fine as you can make your own if you want to. Okay. Yeah, I think we're about ready to boogie here. Let's recompose. We're going to, as far as the photo etch goes, we're going to be trying to make up something. I wish I knew what it was. Maybe once I start putting it together and see where it goes, where it's being mounted. If I was to page ahead to maybe in step 23, it shows what that's mounted on. We're working on this piece right here. Okay, let's get the heat gun here, and okay, there we go. I think I'll start out at about 250 degrees or thereabouts. I think it goes to 240, 260, and that way. So we'll start out about 240, and if that doesn't soften the sprue so you can stretch it, I'll just keep increasing it. I know that from experience, it will suddenly go, so you have to be ready to take the heat off. Otherwise, it'll end up getting too small on you real fast. Okay, enough chatter. Let's recompose it and try that. First we'll do some round ones. And then I'll find a square one. We'll try a square one. Okay, so normally I'm not videoing this, and I generally do it horizontally, not vertically like this. I've got a little weight on it here because if I don't pull on it, it will have a tendency to curl, and we won't get a nice straight piece of extruded sprue. So I've got the heat gun set for 260 degrees here. I'll just turn it on. We'll zoom in. Now it's about as close as I can get without using the macro lens, but sometimes less is more. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to have to increase it to 280 here. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing it. Let's increase it to 300. Well, that must be very soft right now, but it's just not extruding. It's just... Yeah, you can see that the plastic is very soft, but it's just not pulling apart. Maybe I don't have enough force there. I'm just going to grab hold of it here and pull down and see what happens. Okay, we got one very fine little pipe, but it's just not quite long enough. Well, it was a good idea at the time. Okay, you might say that was more or less a complete waste of time. I tried another piece here off camera. I couldn't get it to extrude. I think it seems to me I had the heat gun turned up to about 350-60 degrees. It got soft so it would bend, but I just couldn't get it to stretch. I guess maybe I just wasn't pulling hard enough. Anyway, about painting the inside of this, I think that about the only part of it that we are going to see, like for instance, we are not going to see down here where my finger's touching, and especially back here. So we don't need to paint the entire thing. I think I'm just going to take a brush on the inside and put some, do it with flat black. I'll have to do it off camera, but yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly do that. And thanks for the suggestion, by the way. Okay, that is much better. Yeah. I'll do anything to get out of having to work with photo etch, won't I? Okay. Now then, this is going to cap on the top there. And our spider thingies are going to go across like that, and we will be spraying this. I don't know what color we'll be spraying it. It could be that might have been a good idea to paint the inside of this part here black as well, but we can do that later. The main thing is we're not seeing the plastic now on the inside. So yeah, good suggestion. Okay, about 2-3 minutes ago, Missy went down the road for her constitutional, so I imagine she's going to be coming by any minute. But I think we have enough time here to get our N26, which is this piece right here. Okay, there. Now we have all 4 plastic pieces necessary to make up this tiny mini module. Now we got to get 3 pieces of photo etch.
Good morning, Ron.
Good morning. Good morning, Missy. You didn't bring Ella with you this morning?
No. El Bandito is at home harassing Rainy. She woke up with lots of energy today. Maybe she overslept.
Okay.
She is instigating with the dog.
It looks like it's going to be a nice day.
Oh, it's it's supposed to go to 28.
Okay. Up.
Right now the air just feels dry and cool and perfect for walking and motorcycling. Any idea where you're going today? What you doing? Missy, what are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious.
There we go. All right. She says I can't jump, but we've got that thing around me. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just, I think once Missy leaves after saying goodbye to everybody, I might jump on the bike and go to McDonald's for coffee.
Which one?
The one on down by Sobeys. Okay.
Goodbye, go around. Snort. Snort. Thanks, Bob, for your kindness.
We'll see you later.
See you later. What are you going to have at McDonald's?
I don't know. Probably just coffee.
You're making great ice cream sundae.
Yeah. Okay, bye, Missy. Oh, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. All right. Now, when I get back from my ride, all being well, we'll stick the macro lens on here and we'll get our photo etch. That's the plan. Okay. I am back from having coffee at McDonald's. And as promised, I guess you could say promised, we're going to get our C24 and C25. Now, interestingly, they've got something embossed right there. I don't know if that's a locating thingy or what it is. We'll soon find out. Now for this mini module that we're making here, we actually need 3 pieces of photo etch. And the other piece, let me put this in a safe place here. That wasn't necessarily the safe place, but I will move it later. Okay, let's try not to bend those little whatever they are. Okay. We need a piece off the D sheet called D4. Okay, and that is this right here. It's kind of, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this all has to go together here. Okay, I think I got it. I'll assume no. Yeah. This one is stuck onto the second piece of plastic a little bit harder than usual. Okay, so we got our 3 pieces now. Okay, we've got ourselves a tiny bit of a puzzle here. This piece here is the same on both sides. It doesn't matter if it goes this way or this way. And this piece obviously is embossed only on this side. But here's the puzzle. It talks about bending. Okay, so you're supposed to take this piece here, which is this one, and we're supposed to bend it so that it looks like this. Now, if I look at this closely, it looks like only the part that I'm touching right now, about 1/2 millimeter in, it should bend, but there is no folding line. Like this one's the same way. It says bend, and then it shows a picture where it appears that the whatever this part is curls in about maybe 45 degrees. Now we'll just turn this over just in case maybe there is a folding line there. What's that on my finger? That's the trouble with the macro lens. Every little. Okay, it's gone now. Yeah, there's no folding lines on this side either. Okay, so that means that it has to bend, I guess, up at about, I'm guessing from the look of the picture right here, if you look at it real close, it looks like 45 degrees. And then somehow this is supposed to all go together. Now this piece here, it almost looks like this one right here is bent, but maybe not. It doesn't say bend. Now what's going on outside? Okay, that racket, I just went and checked it out to see what it was, and it's a truck with a tank on the back of it, and it looks like they're spraying something in the park across the street. I don't know if it's herbicide or fertilizer or what. And so I just phoned Max to let him know, because he often takes Missy into the park, and if it's a herbicide, it could be she'll get sick on it. Okay, now this piece here, what I was wondering is, after I bend it, is it going to be the same length from here to here as this side? So I'm just, or is it? No, it looks like these are all the same length. Okay, I don't know if I can actually use Andy's photo etch bender on this or not, because there is no folding line there, and Andy's bender, the nose on it is slightly rounded, so now that might actually be a good thing. I'll give it a try. It looks to me like we're supposed to round this over. Can you still see that? Well, if I move it, you can. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be just sort of rounded, like about a 45-degree angle. That's what it appears to me. Okay. I think I've been reading my manual wrong here. If we take these pieces, it's not the end that folds up. Sort of an optical illusion going on here. If you see the way this has to go together, now this piece here has to somehow mount on the edge there like that. You can see there's a positioning line. Now I thought there would be one on the other side too, because this other piece here is supposed to go on the other side. So these, I believe, are supposed to form some sort of little legs, and they are supposed to be bent. If you look, you can see that on this one that the line goes down, and then it goes this way, right here. It takes a bit of a bend. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little legs get bent. These ones stay straight. I looked ahead just a little bit to try and find this particular module that we're making. Usually what Trumpeter will do, they will take a module like this and they will call it something, and then when it gets used later on in the build, they let you know. Okay, so now I know. Yeah, we don't bend it here. We bend the little legs, each one. This one they would get bent. Well, anyway, it doesn't. You know what I'm trying to say here. I guess I'm thinking while I'm talking, and it's not a good idea. Okay, I have not bent anything yet, and I was just thinking about, how am I going to, after I get it bent, how am I going to be able to? See, I'm just going to take this off camera for a minute here. Okay, this is going to be probably soldered right there in that groove. That should be fairly easy. Well, no, it won't be easy, but I mean, it'll be doable. But what isn't going to be doable is on the other side. Now, as I said, when you flip this over, there is nothing on this side to help you position this one. See if I can pick it up. See, it has to be just at the right spot. So, and you wouldn't want to try to solder it, because if you did, the heat will go right through, and this piece that you soldered on earlier is going to fall off. This is going to be a challenge. I wonder how other people did it, or maybe even if they did it, or maybe they used CA glue. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge. Okay, 3:38 in the afternoon. A lot of time has passed. I did get out on the bike again. I went to McDonald's in Transcona, had a diet drink. Beautiful ride. It's a beautiful day out there. I didn't want to quit. I might even go out again this evening, we'll see, but weatherman was saying 40% chance of showers later, so probably not going to happen, and if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. Hey, I had 2 great rides. Yeah, I guess I've been thinking about this. I think what I'm going to be doing is probably using CA glue on it. It's going to be just too hard to solder. Well, I could maybe solder one side and use CA on the other. That might work. Yeah, that's a thought. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.